My name is Amy Carenza. I teach English in Fairfield, California. And the thing that has amazed me the whole time I've been here is the energy of the Chinese people. When we get up in the morning, people are already out driving and the traffic is crazy. But at the end of the night, when we're just walking around, people are out playing cards and mahjong and eating, dancing. And when we see the buildings and we see all the things that are being created, so they work hard. Chinese people work hard and they play hard too. It's a wonderful balance, and that says a lot about the Chinese people in that they're full of energy and full of will to succeed, but also celebrate that, and it's been a joy, and I really appreciate this opportunity.
Great.
Good evening. I'm Patty Moses, and I'm from, I also teach in Fairfield. I teach world history and U.S. history, but this trip really ties itself to my world history curriculum. And I mean, there's so much, and a lot of people have already said it, but I think that the past resonates in China, and it's kind of alive with that. It's in the people and the present, and so for my classroom when I go back, and there's so many ways that I will weave it into what I do, but definitely we'll be tracking China all year through news, and I'll have such a better sense of what's real and what's not, because we know that a lot of what we've heard about China just isn't the way it really is. So I'm really glad the record's been straightened. For me, probably not 100%, I haven't gotten it all, but to have this extended stay and to be in several cities and to get a varied experience has been awesome, and I thank you for it.
Hi, I'm Jo Loescher, and I teach middle school in the San Juan Valley Unified School District, Dale Ranch Middle School, and I teach ancient civilizations, starting with the Xi and the Shang, the Zhou, Qin and Han. So this trip has been really amazing for me personally, because actually seeing and going on, we did a little digging ourselves at an archaeological site, and then we saw another site that was it's not even open to the public yet, and those kinds of things are so exciting to experience just firsthand and to take that back to my students. But one of the things that I am most appreciative for in this trip is just the opportunity to talk to other teachers, things that even through an interpreter, things that that I've never done before and wondered about, and what we would talk about. And we all share this love of teaching and this passion for the work we do, and even through a barrier of language, it comes through, and we could share that. So I'm looking forward to actually continuing conversations with teachers by email and keeping that going, and I can't thank you enough. It's been a wonderful trip.
To film, and then you don't have to do it.
You don't have to do it.
My name is Michael Sandberg. I teach both ancient and modern Chinese stuff for 6th, 7th, 8th. And China's been a part of my family because my daughter is adopted from China 6 years ago. So, but for me, I think, well, several things. First, thank you for inventing the scanner, because I use it all the time. My iPad, all that. But a few things have struck me about this trip. One is my school. We've done other trips with students, and after one of our trips to Japan, a student said to me, the best thing about the trip like this, it's not about the sights you see, is that it's about people. And whether it's this people or the people we've met, or just talking with you or everybody, the professors, that to me is the most important thing, and that's what you take back. We met on Orange Island in Changsha, a 16-year-old student wants to practice her English. I've been trading emails with her every single night. She keeps emailing me back. So the fact that it's about people and just the changes in the modern, and just this opportunity, this is the kind of thing every day shapes your experiences and goes back into your project.
Fantastic. Okay. Anybody else?
Nancy, do you want to?
Come on camera, baby.
I try to sneak away. So yeah, this is my native place, and I'm from Beijing. So, but still, I'm very excited to see all changes in Beijing and also other places like Changsha. This is my first time
time to be into Changshan and Wuhan. So yeah, I've seen a lot and I learned a lot. Many things I learned before, probably I didn't understand. But now I realize, oh, these things connected. So yeah, I felt this is a very good opportunity for me to learn too, even though I'm Chinese. And also, many places. This is Beijing. I grew up in this city, but I don't recognize the city. It's changing so much. Yeah, today I went to the like 东四八条, 东四十条. I read on the book and I know these two places, but I don't know what it look like. I went there and I have to ask around. I took Ginny and Peter. Actually, at the end, they are better than I am in terms of recognizing directions. So yeah, it's very, very good opportunity for me to learn. And also, I'm teaching Chinese at UC Berkeley. Definitely, what I see, what I learn, will benefit my teaching too. Thank you.
Good, very good.
Well, I'm not a teacher now. When I graduated my undergraduate at Harvard, I did work for the Boston Children's Museum, trying to improve teaching about cultures. And then I got my PhD at Stanford, where I did a lot of curriculum development and professional development, improving teaching about Japan. So this trip to China, we're trying to improve teaching about China in the classrooms. And I have to say that of all the work that I've done trying to improve teaching about cultures, the kind of understandings and misunderstandings of how China are much deeper in our country than, say, about Japan. And so trips like these with teachers to really meet people and see the country are so important, because if you've ever met Americans, and you probably know Americans, they hold a lot of stereotypes about other places. I think Americans, for as much impact that America has around the world, I think as a people we know less about the world than everybody else knows about us. So I think it's very important for these kinds of programs to take, teachers and other people who have such a wide impact with their students. And these are some of the best teachers we've ever had. So they're really going to be able to go back to their classrooms with this great knowledge and with all the wonderful hosting that we've had and the experience that they've had. And I'm convinced that this group will impact not only their own students, but the teachers they teach with, because they're a wonderful learning community, and so it will spread exponentially, as you can imagine. So I really thank you very much for all the learning that I've done and that we've been able to do as a group. Thank you.
I just wanted to say just some final words. So this is actually our fourth program that we've done with the Committee of 100. Leslie and I started the program in 2007, and so we've brought 4 groups of teachers. And I do have to echo what Nancy said. This group, and you probably don't realize it, but you are an incredible group of teachers. Very dedicated, we can tell already, because from the time they joined us at the orientation to today, always learning, always asking questions, always sharing their profession with each other. And so that level of professionalism I really appreciate, and I want to thank all of you for being the great teachers that you are. And so we really are looking forward to what you're going to be doing in your classroom. But I also want the Committee of 100 to know too that without their help and really the vision of why it's important for American teachers to actually see China, because we can do seminars at the universities and teach it, but it tends to be a little more book learning and not really understanding, and that's really what this program does. And so thanks to the Committee of 100, we've been able to come here 4 times, and this is our first year as a Fulbright program also. So we're really hoping that this can be continued in the future, and because we know that it's worthwhile, and we really do appreciate all that the Committee of 100 has done to make this happen.
Good.
So, and thank you.
Seeing is believing. I think this program is outstanding. And the lady said you want to be today's Marco Polo. Marco Polo, you should come back more often. China is such a huge country. Every city are quite different. And also people say every year they have a small change, every 3 years a big change. 1年一小变，3年一大变。So you should really come back every 3 years. Not only for you, you probably haven't come back for a long time.
I
Even
did,
for me.
but still, it's still new.
Yeah.
Every 6 months, it's new.
So I do encourage for you to come back if you get the chance. And I think one of the major missions for C100 is to provide a bridge in between USA and China, especially for the people to communicate in culture, in knowledge, in technology, in whatever. So this way we can improve the mutual understanding. And C100 is going to continuously to perform this direction. And please pass my best regard to my colleague Leslie Seeley. She's our very senior member. Spent a lot of effort in this education area. And this program, I would say, probably one of the most successful because I can hear everyone in this room feel they learn something, they understand more, they can bring back. And I believe this will be a good seeding. You can spread to 10 person in your school or in your friend. So we have a 20 person here, we can spread to 200, 2,000. And the influential will really improve the understanding in between these two countries. So thank you for your coming, and I do hope you enjoy your trip the rest of 2 days. All right, thank you.